Hello everyone, this is Draclich and welcome to my channel. I am a longtime Battletech fan, Mech Warrior fan, Mech Commander fan, and I've played Battletech, the HPS version, for over 700 hours now. It's been an amazing game, but here I am with a new career mode. So this, as the title says, my path to heavy metal. So we're going to play this career mode till heavy metal comes out, the new DLC from HPS. So what it says in the title, it's pretty much hard mode, no withdrawing. So what that means, pretty self-explanatory. We got hard mode, high difficulty, so we're on Ironman, obviously. The only thing is, what we're going to do is we're going to have parts for mech assembly is going to be at 5. The only reason why it's not at 8 is it just prolongs the early game and just prolongs the steps in order to get to the assault phase, the assault mechs. So this is basically what I want to do, is just kind of keep it in the middle, keep it kind of at a good, decent pace. So 5 parts for mech assembly, Ironman mode, randomized starting mechs, unequipped mechs when we get a full, complete mech from salvage. Enemy force strength is going to be on hard. Advanced mech warriors is on rare. Mech destruction I'm keeping off right now, but we'll see. Contract payments at normal. Salvage is on normal. Mech progression is on slow. And lethality, I mean, we could turn it on if we want, but honestly, if your pilots get killed, or the pilots get destroyed, or your mech gets destroyed, your pilot's usually dead anyways. No rare salvage, and that's about it. So let's get into this. So I've basically kind of set up my banners and my color scheme, but I haven't checked out my mech warriors, where I'm at. I mean, it says I'm at Independence, but where on the map I am, and then also what mechs I have. So let's go check out our mechs right now. Whew, we got a pretty solid starting lance right here. So we have 2 Centurions. That's great. Kind of what I was sort of planning on. I know you might be thinking, well, this guy, he probably, randomized it to that point. No, I didn't randomize it at that point. But the main reason why I wanted 2 Centurions is because of their hard points. So as you can tell on the hard points here, that they have pretty good options in the beginning, and as well as armor. Now the LRM-10 is okay. It's fine in the early game. It's not bad, but when you're fighting like light mechs early on, like the evasiveness of them, you're gonna have an issue. You're gonna have an issue with that. But as you can see, it has 3 hard points and missiles. So that's something to think about as we kind of go through our missions and what we're looking for. So what we're going to be looking for is the SRMs. Now the SRMs are very good splash damage, and our general strategy is going to be we're going to get to the sides of the enemies and we're just going to wreck them on the side early on. So we're going to try to get our angles as best we can. Now we have the Jenner, which is a fantastic mech. Not terrible, but good range. Good range of in between of mech to start with. And then we have the Spider. Good scouting mech, good armor for what it has. It's going to be shooting most of the time since the medium lasers are in the center torso. So it's going to be a hard mech to kill, but we want to refit this mech early on. Obviously, we don't want a million jump jets, so we'll take those jump jets off. 4 is fine, and then we'll just kind of armor up our guy a little bit here, so that way, you know, he can at least take a PPC hit if it comes his way. And we'll start with that. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, then we'll just kind of, you know, beef up the center torso a little bit. Let me see here, 20, 15, and 15. That's not too bad. And for 1,000 credits, not bad at all.
Job is done.
And no cost, or, well, no time is wasted. So we have a Commando 2D, a very good early on mech as well, obviously, because it has 2 sets of SRM missiles, SRM-4, SRM-6. So it's actually dealing a decent amount of damage, so 105, so it does more than the Spider. It's even comparable to the Jenner, just 10 tons less. Let's see if I have, I don't think I can really refit him right now. No. Alright, so let's take a look at our barracks, our mech warriors, and see who we have. So I just created a random character where I don't use the main character at all for career mode. And the main reason why is, as far as I know, they haven't changed this, is that your career mode character does not apply any score at all. So the progression of that main character doesn't apply to score. So when you're trying to build up Mech Warrior experience, it's not going to build up at all for him. So that character will not get any points at all. So we want to add a couple of Mech Warriors early on. Usually I add about 2 Mech Warriors earlier on. We have some very unique names, unique characters here. We have Bank, we have Bug, we have Indiana, and we have Recoil.
Commander.
So not a bad starting list of characters here, Mech Warriors. Obviously it looks like Indiana and Bug are going to be our main guys. So usually what I try to do is I try to get into gladiators, some lancers, and also pilots who have sensor lock and master tactician. So it's going to be interesting to see how we progress in this. So with the withdrawing, so with no withdrawing, I should have explained it a little bit more, but basically if I get stuck in a mission where it's not going very well, no, I don't have to fight to the bitter end. However, I can't withdraw, so I can't get any good faith withdrawals at all. The only thing we're going to get is a failure, a mission failure, because we're going to eject our pilots. This is the only thing we can do. So it's going to penalize me if I have like any kind of cockpit mods. That's the only thing that will penalize me. I'm going to try to avoid ejecting as much as possible. If I can win the fight, I'm going to try to win it. But yeah, so that's the gist of the difficulty that I have is like withdrawing. We're just going to try to avoid that at all costs. And I'm not going to do it at all. So let's take a look at where we are. So we're at the bottom of the star map here. So we have some pretty decent paths to take. So we could go either right or left. So with rare salvage, obviously we want to try to keep with the pirates. We want to try to build the reputation with the pirates as much as possible. For the reason being that, you know, when we get to the black markets, we can kind of start affording some of the parts and whatnot that they have, because we're going to be buying our lost tech, since we cannot find lost tech on the battlefield. which kind of makes sense because let's be honest, when you're fighting mechs and you're blowing stuff up, is it going to be in really great condition or usable condition? Probably not. So we're down in Independence, so we can either go left or right. I'm going to try to go left here and kind of go up this way towards. We're going to head towards Merrick's base. All right, so that's how we're going to do this. And let's take a look at the contracts. Alright, wait for this to load. Alright, so we have some interesting missions to take a look at here. Ooh, this is rough. This is already rough. I already see only one pirate mission. It's the one thing that really bothers me about HBS is the reputation system is just it's not great, and then you have these randomized missions that it's fine, but once you get to the later game, like it's just so hard to manage that, and it's just you get a list of missions, and we'll go on to that later. But so we only have one mission for the pirates, which is unfortunate. So let me just see who we're fighting. So Canopus, pirates. Yeah, we're not taking these missions here at all. Anything that's against the pirates. The Magistry, sure, we might take those, but these are all against the pirates, so not all of them, I guess. These two are supply lines. No, I guess the Taurians, we'll take that as well. Oh, that's a skull and a half. That's interesting. Alright, so we're going to do this half skull mission, just to kind of get us moving along here. So let's take a look. Let's negotiate this. Alright, so 2 salvage, 135, not terrible. Just for a defend mission. Alright, so we're going to take this mission on, and then we're going to set up our lance as such. Now I'm going to use the commando on this mission. There's a big reason why, and we'll get into that first in a second here. So we're going to take our best gunnery pilots, and we're going to put them in our Centurions. Due to the fact I want to hit our AC-10s, if at all. And then the Jenner, let's see here, we're not going to use our main pilot either, so we're just going to ignore him. So we have a 2 gunnery, 4 pilots, 4 guts, and then yeah, that works. Alright, let's get into it. So what is everyone looking forward to in heavy metal? I know for myself, I'm looking for a new biome, so a new mapscape to kind of play on. I'm kind of hoping for kind of like a swamp kind of biome. I think that's the only thing they haven't really done yet is the swamp biome. So I feel like that's probably coming. I also feel like the Unseen are probably coming as well. I think everyone's looking forward to that. But for myself, I think I'm looking forward. I'm kind of hoping that the Dervish kind of lands in there. I'm kind of a Dervish fan myself, so I'm hoping that lands in there as well as the Archer. So yeah, so let me know in the comments below, and what are you looking forward to in heavy metal? As we're loading up here our first mission. Now in defend base, we could have a couple of luxuries here. Let's see if we get any allies. Sometimes when you start out you get allies, sometimes not. So Commander, we are tasked with defending a propaganda facility. We have scattered reports of possible hostiles in the area. Looks like the planetary government means to shut down this operation. Hold the facility and keep the buildings upright and destroy the attackers. Good luck. I have a thing with Darius. I mean, I'm sure everyone does, but not what you're thinking. But I really hope HBS kind of like uses this opportunity, since he's the executive officer, and I know a lot of people have complained about this issue. So we'll get into that a little bit later. But
Time to earn
all right.
money.
So we got the holdout for reinforcements for 10 rounds. That's easy enough. Defend the hollow vids facility. 3 must survive, 6 remain. So I always check the building HPs and just to see what we're dealing with. That's 600. That's great. Medium. I don't know why I can't select the medium. There's the medium. 400, 600, 400, and 400. So 400 seems to be the minimum here. And the enemy is over here for right now. So we're going to take a look at our map. And normally some come from back here. So for right now, I'm just going to move up my Centurion here, and I'll move my other Centurion probably up to here.
Affirmative.
And then I'm going to move my Jenner and my Commando to the front lines as soon as I possibly can. Now the reason being, for defend base, enemies just like to charge forward and go for the buildings. So what I'm planning to do is getting behind the enemy, and then I'm just going to shoot them in the back.
Reporting.
And they won't even shoot at me as I'm trying to get closer. So we have a Locust 1M, so pretty weak Locust. So we get to go first. So his firepower isn't that great. Only 2 LRMs and a medium laser. It's not really great. So we'll reserve here. Not really worried. Now he's giving them vision, but he's just going to move forward. He might shoot here. It might have been a sprint. That looked like a sprint to me. No. Alright. So this 200 building is going to potentially go down here. That's fine. So another thing, the enemy just made a grievous error. And sometimes, I don't know. It's just one of those things about this. Oh, are you serious? Oh, come on now. Why can't I melee that mech? Why can I not melee? Like, I clearly see the dude. Like, what? Why can't I melee you? That's extremely interesting. Why I can't melee him at all. I feel like the one Centurion here can melee him.
Orders.
That is extremely interesting. Am I missing something?
I'm receiving you. Yup.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Standing by.
Alright. Well, we'll just stick with our original plan.
Skipper. You got it.
So, this is why, you know, the Commando 2D is a very effective mech early on, because it has the SRMs, has a good amount of splash damage, and it's really great against the light mechs. So especially with the light mech on the side, so now you have like pretty much 4 parts available versus the full mech. So that's why I always suggest to get on the sides of the mechs first.
All weapons. Go.
So unfortunately we didn't connect. So I'm hoping because of that now I can engage him. What is up? I just don't. Maybe it's my piloting skill. I'm
Commander?
assuming it's something like that. but we've engaged him now, so we
Commander?
have to.
Waiting for orders. Heading out.
We have to take him on.
I copy.
Again, missing with
Waiting for orders.
our weapons here. Now, I know I'm not going evasive. I'm not worried about the enemy shooting me. Just not worried about it. We'll turn our alarm 10 off.
Acknowledge.
Okay, his leg is destroyed.
Critical hit, Commander.
So he's going down. Another blip down there.
I'm here.
Just want to gain height so we can
10-4.
gain some accuracy. 80%. 12. We're going to turn our AC 10 off. Our lasers should hit
Alright.
this. Alright, first mech down. They lose vision.
Target down.
Okay. Ooh, a panther. I would love to have a panther. Doubt I'm gonna salvage him as much as I would like.
Confirm.
Okay, now I can melee him now. Melee him, but I couldn't melee the locust. I'm really confused. Okay. Maybe I'm missing something there. I'm not quite sure.
Acknowledge, Commander.
Again, I'm just shaving off evasion. Not looking for any real kind of damage. Just trying to find a good spot here.
Lifting off.
So no break won't be that bad. Alright, so 2 would give me... That wouldn't be fatal. Oh, that might work.
On your tail.
Alright, so now I'm behind him.
Commander?
Have a Centurion in cover. 45% worth taking. Okay, PPC is crit, that's good for
Reporting
us.
critical hit. Yes, Commander.
Just want to make sure. Man. Everything's kind of obscured here. Kind of out of medium laser minimum range. 30%. Wow. We'll take this shot.
Order acknowledged.
A great shot, but we'll take it.
Reporting critical hit.
Alright.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Alright, so I have a feeling they're coming over from here. So this guy, he's pretty much dead.
Yes, Commander.
I'm just gonna run my Jenner back.
Confirmed.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Alright, so now we're gonna... Oh, that's obscured. Just below the hill.
I'm rolling.
Hoping this does it here.
Fun time.
Okay. Fortunately, the PPC got destroyed, but
Tango is
it is
trash,
what it is.
Skipper.
Alright. And the enemy gets a free turn, which... another fun... So apparently we detected them and then we didn't? Okay.
Standing by.
Kind of confusing.
On my way.
Here we go. Jenner, Panther, unknown. Yeah, we just wanna get up
I'm
there.
there. Copy that, Commander.
So they're facing this 400. They have the capability between those two guys to really destroy that.
Affirmative, Commander.
Alright.
Mech warriors, show 'em what you
Alright,
got.
3 light mechs. That is fine by me.
Ready to rock.
$60 and 50%, not terrible.
Here we
Shoot
go.
right at the PPC arm. Not bad, not great either. It's a little unfortunate. Ah, we have our javelin. Medium lasers. Alright. Quite a rear shot. Alright, we're gonna save our precision here. I mean, if we get the leg here, we knock him down, get a good cleanup kill. Yeah, let's do that.
Giving them everything I've got.
Alright, the PPC's gone, and he's knocked down a
Inflicted
phase.
some heavy damage.
Alright. 152 left.
Standing by.
So we're gonna ignore the Jenner for the most part. Just get the cleanup kills here.
10-4.
Oh, nice straight shot.
Commander?
Yeah, the only unfortunate thing about the Centurion is a little slow.
Affirmative.
Okay, right torso destroyed. Wish I got the leg, to be honest. Okay, the Jenner's gonna move up. So, I go, he goes, I go. Alright, so unfortunately,
Ready for
we're
order.
gonna have to deal with this guy. I don't know how much... Yeah, because this building could go down. I mean, we're gonna have to engage. Alright, that was pretty good shots
Roger.
there. Running a little hot. We're just gonna drill into the leg.
Aye, aye.
Alright,
Tango
good
down.
kill. Alright.
Confirmed.
Well, that stray shot didn't activate him. That's good to know in the future. I thought that would activate
Roger
him.
that, Commander. Firing.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
This would be a great time for multi-target, not gonna lie.
Copy that, Commander.
Good hit.
Bet that hurt.
Alright, so we're gonna use the other
receiving you.
Centurion to shoot at the Javelin.
Aye.
Oh, actually we get shot at the Javelin, right? Oh wow. Was that the straight shot? Nah. Alright, let's see if we can finish off the Javelin here. Should be able to. Another good kill.
Mech destroyed.
You're gonna melee me. Okay. Alright, so this is a very successful mission. No open mechs. We're gonna reserve down, because you know what?
Commander?
We couldn't melee before, we're gonna melee now.
Oh!
Nice.
Go time! Hope we can salvage.
Alright, very good first mission.
Mission successful.
Very nice. Alright, 175,000. Very good. And the pirate rep went up a little bit. Kills all around. Very nice. Obviously, we're not going to get any good gear. But I was kind of looking for an SRM or two, but couldn't really find it. 2 Panther pieces. Not bad. Just looking towards the future here. Panthers are very, very good mechs. Especially if you just want to laser vomit things. Alright. See what we get. Medium lasers, 1 Locus M, 1 MPs. Sure. We'll take it. We'll take it. Not a bad first mission. Not bad at all. So we're going to take a look at the contracts one last time before I leave you for the day. Let's take a peek here. Deniable destruction. Destroy base. Another defend base. Against the local pirates though, which we will not take. We cannot take. Wolves, skull and a half. Kinda worried about facing mediums here, but we do have 2 good mediums on our own. So that's possible mission there. Okay, we can do this destroy base next. I feel like that would be our next mission. We're not going to go against the pirates. So yeah, that'll probably be our next mission, is this destroy base. Before I leave you, I just want to show all the Banshee haters, because I know for some reason I've been reading on the forums that the Banshee just isn't that great of a mech. Well, I know they released the new version of the Banshee, so I'm going to show you that version of the Banshee. So this is from my last just want to show you what you can do with this thing. Oh, it is glorious. It is extremely glorious. And also the thing too, that this thing is like pushing well over 300 damage, and I think it's not even fully upgraded. So once I get this thing loaded in here, alright, let's take a peek. Alright, so this is my Banshee 3S. Oh yeah. So this is without mods or anything. Alright. So this thing is pushing 323 damage. Yeah. It's pretty strong. It's missing about 10 damage. I only have 2 plus 5 damage lasers on here. That could be upgraded. So, I mean, potentially 333 damage. And then you have this wonderful thing on here, this X1 ECM equipment. So it makes it very hard to hit. Extremely hard to hit. And then you got the gyro hit defense. And mind you, actually it can have more damage. I just noticed that the laser, so it can have about almost like 343. Yeah. Looking at the armor, 1680. So this thing can really, really take it and dish it out. So I think the Banshee haters just need to just go away. Just knock it off. Even the Banshees that you started off with vanilla weren't that bad. So, alright, with that being said, please hit the subscribe button. If you liked or enjoyed this, hit the like button as well. Leave a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are about this YouTube channel and the video itself. And also, what your thoughts are and what you would want in the next DLC Heavy Metal. Alright, have a great day everybody. Take care.